what has been connecting with me is a $2 bill. When I was thinking about you, what do you think about a $2 bill?
I believe they're a great collector's item.
Uh-huh.
but they are, of course, no longer printed. They've been no longer printed for quite some time now. Unique in that respect.
Yes. Standing out to me is that both of your cards, as we talked about, sunshine and light. However, you go by the nocturnal therapist, which is more nighttime and darkness. So tell me a little bit more about that aspect.
Nocturnal just means that I can see through the darkness. That's really what it represents. Many of us are asleep. Many of us are asleep. We all were asleep. All of us were asleep at some point. But as the song goes, I once was blind, but now I see.
You think about the path that you're on. Where do you see yourself traveling in the next 7 months?
Definitely speaking in more spaces, being intentional about speaking in more spaces, and also connecting with more people, developing my community. Masterclass I released on the 30th of November. Update your algorithm. And so that's part of my self-acceptance journey as well, because I speak the way I speak and I see what I see. And I've held that back because I've always been, well, not always, but many times in the past, my timeline has been this thing of you're talking over people's head, or people gonna think that you're a know-it-all, and these things, which are completely, like, it didn't even cross my perception of reality that I would be deemed a know-it-all, or that I would be talking over people's head, which then that had...
When it came out, what you talk about, again, the message that's coming back out for you is self-love. It's running through this whole thing. And so, do not compare yourself to others. Start your change with focus and love of self. And that is very much when you are so different, unique, special, you do have those feelings like, oh, that's not real, that's counterfeit, that's a fraud kind of thing. But the team is kind of coming through and just saying, honoring yourself, self-love, embracing that. Sometimes we are even told we are not enough by our own voice, the voices of others, and our culture. Not smart. Then there is the opposite, that we are too something, too tall, too short, too fat or too thin, too wrinkly, too pimply, too old, too young, too much over people's heads with the deepness. This is what you're talking about, right? It is too quiet, or is it too mouthy, too noticeable, too opinionated, too much trouble? Please,
too much
just stop. Choose radical self-love. Choose you.
Come on now. Can I hit my button? Is it okay if I
You go right ahead. You go right ahead. And that is why